Oh, look at that. Is that where it's supposed to go?
Almost. It went forward, didn't it? Better.
Oh, that was better.
Yeah.
Is it possible to be too fat for a sport?
No.
I feel like my boob range won't quite get me to, you know what I mean? I'm on a golf course. That's words I never thought I would actually say. And that's because I'm here talking with Will Ferrell, Molly Shannon, and the rest of the cast of Netflix The Hawk. This is very Jurassic Park. You know what I mean? Like more groomed, but very, yeah. I chatted with Will and Molly about exactly how to make golf not boring, because I still am not convinced it's not the most boring activity someone can do to get away from their family. So nice to see both of you.
Great.
What a great setting to see both
I
of you.
know.
Oh my God, I've never wanted to be on a golf course.
Can you
more than
believe
this.
this? Isn't it incredible?
Incredible. Well,
I know.
This show's fantastic, but it also, like, in looking at it, I realized that both of you haven't been in a scripted thing together, like a film or television show, since Superstar.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Because I mean, you've done like the SNL and like the Cord and Tish, but
Right.
like never in like a show, right?
Yeah, not a TV
No,
show. But we did Talladega
Talladega.
Nights.
Talladega, yes.
yes.
But it's been a long time.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
How is it to be back together in
Oh
this?
my God. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Oh my God. Just like working with Will is just the best. It just feels like you're working with your close friend, and it feels very, just like you feel excited to go to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and also too, I mean, both of you are you're comedy legends, but you also have this partnership in comedy that is quickly becoming, so even with this show, you see this chemistry between the two of you. So like, where do you think that comes from?
Well, one thing is we know one another's families. Like Will knew my dad really well. I'm really close to Will's mom and dad, so it really feels like family. Like this, like I knew Will when he was, when we first started SNL, and he was living with his brother in an apartment. Like we've known one another from the beginning when we were just first starting out in comedy, right?
Do you remember when we were at the show and you were going to do a Q&A at NYU for an acting class?
Oh, yes.
And you were like, "Do you want to come with me?" I was like, "Okay,
Yeah.
I'll sit in there with you."
Yeah. I
And
remember
just spur
that.
of the moment.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, we've always done little things like that.
Yeah.
And we get to kind of be a part of it now with so many of the things that you both do. I mean, that's what's so incredible. Even with something like a show about golf, which I'll be honest, I grew up on a golf course. My grandma owned a golf course, and I crashed many a golf cart in my day. And I've never been able to be convinced that golf is not boring. It has been the bane of my childhood.
Right.
So what is there a case to be made for golf not being boring? I think this show maybe is the case, but
I think you're right. I think you're onto something. Yeah, I mean, that's what kind of drew me to this idea is that it is such an infuriating game, and these golfers just it's a life of solitude. You're just hitting a little white ball for hours at a time to try to be perfect, and you can't be perfect, and you know you're not going to be perfect. So why do you continue to play? And let's examine that from a comedic standpoint, but like, let's also see what the pressure it puts on a family dynamic.
Yeah.
And, but I don't know if I'm answering your question, but I do know this. Golf can be fun.
okay. And not just a reason to get away from your family.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a big part of it for most people.
Do you either of you play golf?
I don't.
You don't?
Yes.
Yeah, Will does.
You do?
Yeah.
But maybe I'll take you golfing. Would you ever go golfing?
Sure, I probably should do that. Do you think I would like it?
I don't think so.
Well, like, what is something, I mean, I think Lonnie is a great example and case study of what golfers maybe should bring to the game to make it more fun with a Panther bus and like Lonnie Juice. And so like, what's something, if you took up golf, what would be your thing? Like, what would be the thing that would make Molly Shannon like the golfer?
The golfer? Well, I think I would like the like talking to people and driving around in the little cart and just what are you doing? You're standing around talking,
I feel like
aren't you?
your golf cart would be decorated. Have a certain
Yeah, do the
color
balls have to be
scheme.
white?
Yes.
They don't have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leopard print balls.
Yeah.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
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 Exactly.
I think
And
that
it's
would-
fun to be outside.
Yeah.
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 I feel like
But-
you'd have accessories with your outfit, like a nice shade hat.
Okay, yes.
It was like very stylish.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
could see that. You could bring the White Lotus to the golf course.
Sure.
You could that
exactly.
character in the golf course. I think
Yeah.
that is the moment, actually. Well, there is, speaking of like your amazing characters, I feel like within Lonnie, there's a little bit of Mary Catherine Gallagher in terms of the delusion of sort of the sense of reality isn't necessarily there for him in a lot of ways. So, like, what is it about playing for both of you characters like that's so appealing, that sort of have this sense of maybe a little warped reality?
Well, in the case of Lon, I mean, I just love the fact that he's still holding on to the dream.
Yeah.
That he can still be competitive, which speaks to, you know, every athlete at some point. They have to, you know, have come that reckoning is upon them, and it's hard for them to accept. And Lonnie manifested that, and I think that, and also it's just fun to play narcissists. Yeah. And yet Lonnie's not the worst guy, but he's not the best.
Yeah.
It's like he's somewhere in between. And flipping back and forth that way is just so much fun.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I have to end on this because one of my favorite things that either of you have ever done is Cord and Tish. And I think they should be hosting every event possible, even golf
my
games.
gosh,
Why
that'd
not?
be
I don't know what
great.
that would look like, but I would like that. And it is, my birthday is coming up. And I want to know, what do you think Cord and Tish would say about aging in Hollywood in this business? How would they respond to someone's birthday getting, I don't want to actually reveal my age. So like, what would they say to someone aging in Hollywood?
I think Tish would be very positive because she would think, you know, you're alive and how great that you're.
Yeah.
So I think she would have a very positive attitude, not negative at all.
I think Cord would be upbeat, but he'd say, "Kid, it's a tough business. It's tough, right, Tish?
Yes, very tough.
Very tough.
Yes, competitive.
Knock them down before they knock you down.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a meme. That's a meme. Yeah. Thank you both so much for taking the
Alright.
time. I still think Molly Shannon should have leopard print balls. I think that's a perfect way to go about golfing. And of course, I had to chat with the rest of the cast to ask them what exactly they would do to make golf maybe just a little less boring. Hi.
Hi.
Good to see all of you. This gorgeous setting.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels appropriate for the show, obviously, but like being in a show, you know, you've worked with Will before. Have either of you worked with Will before?
We've
You've
all three worked
with Will.
with
Yes.
him on
Like,
multiple things.
working with Will in a show like this, like how is it sort of the riffing on set with him? Because I feel like it's going to be a different take every single time.
Well, on this show, you know, it was a really funny script, but Will, like these guys, you know, gets a lot of good ideas in the moment. And I mean, that can be really fun, you know, because you can kind of build on these ideas. And again, it goes, the scripts were so funny and the scenes and the setups were great. But then when you get people like that together, you know, it's just like when you talk to a funny person, you can start riffing about things and riffing and riffing. And sometimes it goes off the rails. It doesn't work. But other times you can kind of discover something. And yeah, Will, again, you know, like these guys, I mean, or, you know, Fortune was in the Groundlings too, and Will was in the Groundlings. So that's kind of like another level of comedy where, you know.
Yeah, and he's very generous. Like we would often be like, "Hey, you say this," or he'd be like, "You say
Yeah.
this." I really like the team aspect of it, of
Yeah.
like making the scene better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what about for you? Like, what is it like sort of riffing off Will?
It's great. I mean, I think it also weirdly, you know, growing up watching someone might actually be helpful when it comes to being on set and riffing because it's almost like, I'm like, man, I really understand this guy's humor.
Yeah,
And then I was like,
you've
well, maybe it's
studied
because
it.
I grew up watching this.
We're like quoting him constantly.
It's 'cause maybe he created my humor.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why this is working.
It's like Blade Runner when you meet the creator.
Yeah.
Well, Fortune, I mean, only in Hollywood could you play basically like the straight guy to Will Ferrell. Like, I feel like that's like a setup that is a meta joke in and of itself. So, like,
Seems wild, yeah.
would you think you'd make a good caddy?
No, I'd be a terrible caddy because I don't know anything about golf, and I, you know, carrying that heavy ass golf club or the golf bag was such a nightmare in the heat. I was like, we can't make this lighter. This is Hollywood. Come on.
And those pro bags do famously have like snacks, 2 dozen balls.
And they would fill it. They would fill mine up. I'm like, no one can see this. Why are you doing this?
That's like when you
to
get a
me?
suitcase in a movie and you're like, I'm okay with nothing being in there. I don't need it.
But if you didn't have to carry the bag and know about golf, I think you'd be great.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, the morale.
I'm a good
Exactly.
morale booster for sure, and my character was very much all about pumping up Will. I thought if my dream was that we played siblings one day, but who knows? Maybe there's a twist where he's my long lost brother.
I mean, second season. You never know. Well, do all of you? I know you don't play golf. Do either of you play golf? Are you golfers?
Yeah, Jimmy and I both play a lot.
Yeah.
And
We got a round in yesterday here, actually.
Okay. Well, I grew up my grandma owned a golf course.
Oh,
and
nice.
I crashed a golf cart before.
Yeah.
I've broken her golf cart.
where
and
was that?
It was in Missouri.
Oh,
Home to
cool.
Tear, Missouri.
Was
And-
everyone okay?
Oh yeah, everyone was fine. It was, turned into a joke, but it was a very expensive joke later on. But one of the things I noticed growing up playing around golf is how boring golf actually is. I mean, so how do you can you make a case for why golf isn't the most boring?
I think of it this way when I hear somebody say that. Like, I don't fly fish, but I just appreciate the way people talk about it. And I've read a few, articles about it, and people talk about it in like such unbelievably dramatic terms, or even chess, which I don't play. But golf to me is, has it all. It has tragedy. it has
Shakespearean.
it has humor. It has it really has it all. And really it does have a lot of humor, and you'll definitely. But to me, it's just one of those things where it has it all. I don't know if I can sell you on it.
Yeah.
But
Seems
also
boring,
being outside.
But
does.
it actually I often get back from a round and my fiance will ask me all these questions about the person I was with, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, these guys
But it's-
don't
But it's
even
because
talk.
you're
about-
actually, it seems like you're not doing a lot, but the whole time it's always, there's something going on at all times.
Yeah.
And-
It doesn't look like it if you watch it, but in your head,
Right.
you're thinking, okay, well now I have 150 yards to go. Should I go with this club, this
Right,
club?
or you're
And
hitting
then
it
you think about
really
your next shot.
hard, or you're hitting it
I don't know if you
incredibly
guys are selling it
delicately.
yet.
I just assume that men took up golf to get away from their families.
Yeah.
And I'm convinced that really
After
is
doing this,
the
are you still
only
convinced
reason.
that's what it is?
It
They need a
takes
break from their
while.
wives and their kids.
What's the longest thing we can do?
Besides sailing.
My last question
somewhere.
for all of you is in this show, Lonnie has the juice and the bus and all of the things. So what would you want to add to sort of Lonnie's lore of items that sort of makes him a great golfer? Or did you drink the juice, I should say, too? That's another question.
I don't know. That's a good question. I will say that, I'd see the bus, drive by on set, and I was like a little kid. I'd be like, whoa, there goes the Hawks bus. That's
Do
incredible
you think real
looking.
golfers should have this kind of stuff? Because they don't. And I feel like it would make me want to watch. if
Yeah.
they
It
did.
feels
Some
like
of them do.
a guy you want to really root for
Yeah.
in life. Yeah.
It looks like a guy you can dress as for Halloween.
Uh-huh.
That makes for a
Sure.
great character.
That's a great
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, thank you all for
Thanks
taking the time
very
to chat
much.
with me.
Oh, nice
Great
to see
setting to
you.
have a chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for checking out today's episode of the Parting Shot podcast. I really do appreciate it. Maybe we can go golfing or something. Actually, I'm just going to go to the buffet. That's where I need to be. I think I belong there. Oh, that wasn't good, right? That kind of did it.
Almost.
I need to impress you, Glenn.
There you go.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that one got up.
That got
good.
up. It got some air.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
pretty good.
see, Glenn, I did it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome there.
Yeah. Is that it?